What is up, guys? Intricate Explorer here today. I'm an adventure photographer, and today we're at this place called Goblin Valley State Park in the middle of Utah. All right, so the craziest thing just happened with my tripod. Check this out.
So this is what you clip into the bottom of this camera here. But this thing, this metal piece right there, let me get that in focus. That metal piece that's sticking up right in the middle there, just completely eroded away.
So now my tripod won't connect to my camera at all. So for this whole shoot, it's gonna be a challenge today. All these photos are gonna be taken without a tripod. If you're not super into photography, you're probably wondering what the big deal is. And the answer is tripods help with image stabilization. Generally when it gets dark out, they're more preferable. Also, if I'm trying to get a self-portrait shot, it's nice so I could run out and have the camera still aimed at me. And then thirdly, they're also really good for focus stacking. So they are basically like a second arm in the photography world, but they're not exactly necessary. It's so eerily quiet out here, and there's like no one here. I heard this plane overhead, and it was like this low like echo, like home. It started coming in, and for a second I freaked out. I'm like, what is that? Holy shit. I've seen too many like tribal crazy people die movies. All right, so obviously the best view is from up here. You can see everything from above. And it's really the only place I can leverage the fact that I don't have a tripod, because if I want to get off the ground, I'm gonna have to use my backpack. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my backpack down, put my camera on my glove. So this allows me to make micro adjustments to the camera. So I'm gonna lay it down, zoom on this place over here. It's a nice spot. I could go silhouette myself over there, get a nice little skeezy Instagram shot. The reason I'm gonna put myself right there is because I'm gonna outline myself from everything else. I also wanna make sure I stand far down enough that my like top half of my body isn't backed up against one of those rocks, but it's backed up against the ground. So check this shot out. Gotta keep my focus. Sometimes I go to places like this and they're just so like wild and out of this world that you just forget that you're out here to take photos and you're just walking around like. So I'm gonna start looking to isolate some kind of subject. You see that rock sticking out like way out there? It's like the only thing in this entire landscape that looks slightly different from everything else. So as a photographer, that's generally where I head towards. The one thing that looks off. This seriously feels like one of those places where it's like, there's so many little holes and like outcroppings. Like, look at that, like right there, up there, over there, those little holes up there. That it almost feels like there's like little goblins watching you the whole time you're here. And that might be my imagination. It's kicking up. But I wouldn't be surprised if there were actually goblins that lived here. This is straight up crazy. All right, the top of the white rock. I think while I'm up here, I'm gonna fly my drone. I'm really curious what's over that wall over there. And it looks doable to climb, but I don't wanna climb it if it's just something lame. So I'm gonna see what it looks like with my drone first. It's looking like today is more of a self-portrait kind of day. I haven't really found any of the traditional, like legit landscape shots for my portfolio. I mean, that's kind of cool with the different layers right there, but it's also just like a rock. There's nothing too crazy about it. So I'm trying to find something that I could, let's just walk around. Whenever I'm like kind of in a rut about photography, just move somewhere else, and then you'll get your brain juices flowing again. So this whole doing this without tripods thing is actually way easier than I anticipated, because all these rocks sticking up are basically mini tripods. Like, boom, tripod, 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 tripod. All right, I want to take a quick second to talk about my Patreon. So if you want to see any of the photos edited in this vlog or any of my other vlogs, I have over 100 hours of editing content live and recorded. So check that out. Hit the behind the scenes link below to get that information. So the cool thing about filming a little vlog with each of these photo adventures is if I see a composition, for example, that I like, but I don't necessarily want to like take a whole photo and consider putting it in my portfolio and whatnot, I could just use it as B-roll. So I could make it like a quick little 2-second clip where you see the backdrop, the image that I do like, but it's just being used to walk. So I'm still capturing some of that creative energy and putting it to use, but not necessarily spending the time to be like, this is a photo and I think it's good enough to be like presented. All right, as you can see, we got a little bit of sunlight over there. I think that's gonna be the last lick of light. So I'm gonna try and figure out a way to get something that's in this direction that will be lit up by that light before it's just completely gone behind those clouds. All right, there's a mountain in the distance. I think that's gonna be my last hope over there of getting something remotely landscape photography-esque. So let's get it. All right, let's see what we're working with here. You see that little glow appearing on those rocks there? That's from that light. All right, so we got maybe a few seconds before that could disappear behind the cloud. So let's kick to it. All right, like I said, I think that's literally it. See, as you can see, the sky is starting to disappear again. All this is becoming unlit. You really gotta be on the lookout. Like if you see the sun starting to go down, like it's at that point right above that, really start looking for a composition quick, because it's about to light up for just a couple minutes and then go away. Woo! All right. Solid session today. I'm really glad I went out, and the tripod just made it so much more fun. I had to like get low and try and position things in certain ways. Like honestly, being close to the ground was really cool. I feel like it gave me like a whole new perspective on like how I want to film some B-roll and stuff in the future. So anyway, that's today's vlog, guys. Thank you for watching. Make sure you hit the like, sub. Check out the new Explore More merch. It's fucking pimpin'. It's under this shirt. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.